It's Jason! Run! What the hell, Michael Myers? Go! This way! What? Xenomorphs! Okay!
Everyone just go!
Who the hell thought it was a good idea to put all these people on the ship?
I don't know, didn't you say something? It's like, oh, there's guests. Hey, it's a ship.
I never said anything about that, okay? We just found a bunch of cryopods and... Oh man, Jason X! Okay. I gotta get this out there. This movie is only going to appeal to people who are either fans of Friday the 13th or die-hard horror fans, who are essentially just the same demographic. If you're not either of those things, Jason X isn't exactly for you, but if you do check it out, there is a fun, tongue-in-cheek slasher movie here to be enjoyed. Okay, the movie isn't scary at all. Like, at no point are you actually going to be scared unless you're unfamiliar with the horror genre, or you're a little kid. There are some moments though where Jason is genuinely terrifying, but the majority of the time, the movie is just pretty silly, but in a way that's self-aware, in a very subtle way. As if it knows the setup is stupid, it knows it's silly, but just goes with it, and what we get is actually a really funny and arguably ironic tribute to slasher films. And if I'd have to compare this to anything, I would compare it to anime for one specific reason. Fan service. The way Jason is treated in this is fantastic. I remember hearing all these behind the scenes elements to it, and the actor who plays Jason, Kane Hodder, he had a lot of input in how Jason would react and emote in this, and this really does show. And this really is shown really well, with one particular scene where Jason strangles a guy, but you see him actually tormenting before finishing him off. It's really cool to see. The only real downside I can really say about the movie is that a lot of it hasn't aged well, and it's clear that it was trying to ape aspects of other science fiction and horror films. I mean, there are moments where it looks like it's trying to be like Alien, but because it now just looks so cheap, it just doesn't work, and it just looks really hokey. And the CGI in it... okay, thankfully it's not like Event Horizon where there's plenty of fake CGI in certain scenes, but when you do see the CGI, it's just terrible. But the miniature and practical effects still hold up and look great. Jason X overall is something that's mainly going to appeal to horror fans. If you're not into the horror genre, you're most likely just going to see this movie and go, what the hell is this? This is just stupid. But if you are into horror and give this a go, you're in for a laugh-out-loud treat that's going to keep you engaged with just how stupid it can be. Like, Jason X, if you're interested and you're into horror, give it a look, but keep in mind, all the other Friday the 13th movies are better in comparison. Well, it's great to finally have this video out. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you really enjoyed it, how about you like, favorite, and subscribe? Or if you saw this on VidMe, then how about a tip or two? I would appreciate that. Anyway, for the next movie review, it's going to be Spider-Man Homecoming, and there are two other movie reviews that I'm either going to redo or cancel altogether. I'll just have to wait and see. Anyway, I got all that more coming up, so stick around.